Hello, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I need a minute, just a minute. A little ambiance. Let's take a look at what we got. I gotta set up my. I gotta set something up here. A couple of. Oh. All right, thanks for tuning in to the Overtaxed Taxpayer channel. I just got out of work, so I look a little bit worn for wear, if you know what I mean. I guess when you work for a living, it kind of sucks the life energy out of you some days. Jim Bob, thank you. Marcus Oakes, thanks a lot. Hey, Marcus, I meant to really emphasize how much I wanted to thank you for answering my questions and your support. Really appreciate that. I'm kind of new to the crypto, so I'm kind of, just because I have some doesn't mean I'm an expert, but I appreciate you answering my questions. I understand that it's too late for that that airdrop, whatever you call it. Jonathan Arroyo, thank you. Silver Buck, thank you so much. Michael Dato, thank you. Christopher Cortez, and that's my routine. I'll normally, if I have a monologue, I'll go through the monologue. I'm too tired right now, so my next go-to is to go and say hello to everybody. If they have a question, try to answer the question as best I can. So, Trump 2020, Biden for retirement. I'm a little nervous, Tony. I got to mention to you, I'm a little nervous about if this election is going to be stolen. I mean, I don't mind losing fairly. I don't want it to be stolen, because if they're able to steal it this election, you can never rely on the security of the election moving forward, right? So all it needs to do is happen one time and nobody will ever want to vote. They'll lose faith in it. And what's the sense of voting in a fraudulent election? And can you imagine moving forward, how would society be? How would anything be trusted again? JD Stacker, what's up? I appreciate you. Susanna, Shanti, Kotler. Boy, I know I messed that one up. That's a mouthful. Susanna, Shante, Kotler. I don't know. Am I even close? Here's another one. Gosh, where are you guys getting your names from? Q Lara Dia. What do you think is the next time we will get truthful, positive news regarding the real economy in the U.S.? I don't think we'll ever hear true, unfiltered truth. I just don't think we'll hear it. There'll always be some kind of massaging of the information we get. And you can blame mostly your news media outlets on that. Mostly. So I don't even know how to register for the airdrop, even if you can get more XRP. I just don't know how to do it. Trump says he's a wartime president. Q says we are watching a movie. We are literally reliving the past. I've been seeing some really cool Q drops lately, and I'm hoping that they turn out to be true. I really am. We'll see. Mary Beth, close enough. Thank you, Susanna. Mary Beth, thank you for being here. JK Pioneer, well, get the real economic news when cryptos take over and we are on an open ledger. Let's take a look at something here. Internet Explorer. Let me see if I can find it first. Let's take a look. Kitco. Let's see what Kitco is doing. What our precious metals are rocking at. Google. Gosh. Kitco. I don't think there's much movement. I think it was like 23 and change. So yeah, it's come up a little bit. Our silver has come up just maybe 40 cents since yesterday. She's sitting right around 23.89. Gold is about the same. It's $1,906. So not much of a move on the precious metal markets. Kind of hoping to see something, either fall back down so we can afford to buy more with less, or just shit and get off the pot and just shoot up already. Do something. I hate it when, and I've told you this, the silver market has a historical track record of finding its spot and staying there for 9-10 months. I hope this is not one of those stagnant periods where it just sits somewhere and just going up and down 10-20 cents here and there. I hope this is not it. We saw that kind of stagnant action or lack of action when it was right around $14.50. And what did we watch? We witnessed that, and I think it was almost a year. And it just went up and down. It's normal 15-20 cents here and there, and really was a big disappointment. CoinMarket.cap. Let's take a look at what's going on. Take a look at these spike downwards, these little spoons. Oh, great. I love it, man. I just love it. Is anything working anymore today? Well, we could see the markets are down, and another issue. Okay. Forget that. I was going to quote the prices, but I can't see them. I'm getting error messages when I go to the website. An airdrop comes off of XRP Snapshot on December 12th through the 13th. And I think that's closed, right? I believe it is. And if it isn't closed, I don't know how to register for it anyhow. Timothy, hey, what's up? I like silver and XRP and Bitcoin. Okay. Did you get your Bideo? Yeah, I got my Bideo. So I got 25,000 Bideo. And then I staked it, and I think I got another 200 maybe. So I got about, hold on a second. I'll tell you what it is and exactly what it is. Well, maybe not exactly. Yeah, it's about 157 actually. I mean, nothing to brag home about it. It's all I can afford at the time. Where did I go? So I don't know if that's really worthy of taking advantage of a price increase. So we'll see. Oh, did I get my Bideo? I'm sorry. I think I misunderstood your question. So as you know, I transferred it to Ledger. I come to the realization I won't be able to see it until Ledger implements support for it. However, my concern now is, what if Ledger says we're not implementing support? Very much like Theta. They haven't implemented support for Theta. So in that, I was told to crypto wallet something. JSNIP said to do, not JSNIP, somebody on JSNIP, it could have been you, to link the crypto wallet or whatever it was, I forget, and somehow link my Theta, somehow link my Ledger wallet to that crypto wallet. So I'll have to research how to do it. There's nothing I can do right now. dual spectrum reality. Hard to say what's going to happen with metals. I just hope, again, that it's just not going to go stagnant again. I really enjoyed seeing that volatility in the silver market, regardless of, whether it goes down or up. I really loved it when, I hate to say it, when COVID came around. Remember, it was just shooting right around $17. Then overnight it was 18, and then it just seemed like overnight it jumped all the way to 22. And then somehow it wound up for a brief moment in time at 30, and then came back down and was settling around that 27 mark. Well, now it's come down, a pullback, which I've already thought was going to happen, and it's just been sitting around that 23 and a half, 23 and 3/4. So I just hope it's just not going to sit there now. Again, historically, silver has that tendency, just sit at a certain price point for like a freaking year, and you just want to. So, Bob Clark, I was not able to load the truck up, so to speak, when silver dropped to 14. We were having some repairs being done to this house, and I was just not in that financial position to load the boat, and still have not recovered from those financial freaking setbacks. I mean, we're slowly starting to, but it's just a matter of catching up on all your other financial obligations. They need to be taken care of first. Otherwise, they send you to collections or turn off whatever they turn off. You all know what I'm talking about. Hurricane, crazy. APL, GSX, and silver. Open any wallet that has XRP except Coinbase. Airdrop. Well, Marcus, I already have Exodus. Is that adequate? I already have Exodus. And I have 50. All I have, I'll be honest, I'll be blunt with everybody. All I have is 50 XRP. That's a 5-0. So, but I don't know if that's adequate for that drop. For Spark tokens, I don't know if that's adequate. Yeah, Marcus, MetaMask, or there was another one he mentioned, something crypto or .com, or I don't know what it is. I'll have to look it up. Tamara in the house. Good evening, Tamara. Nice to have you here. Got an ounce of gold today, but wasn't able to get silver. Man, am I jealous. One of these days, I'm gonna be able to afford 1 full ounce. And I'm just curious. What did you get? What did you get for your ounce? Did you get an eagle? Did you get a maple? Did you get my favorite, that buffalo with the Indian on one side and the buffalo on the other? Tell me. Congratulations. That is freaking awesome. Yeah, silver will make me an alcoholic, because every day I look at it about 4 times the price. And it's getting to the point where I just need to forget I own the silver and stop looking at the price, because I think we're years away from where we need to be. A minimum of 2 years away from doing any bragging about it. That's just an opinion. Let's see. Edgewater, good evening from Cleveland. Cleveland, Ohio, in the house. Edgewater, question. In Cleveland, what is the atmosphere? What are people leaning towards when they're going to vote? Are they voting Dems or Republicans? What is the overall temperature? Tempo? What other words can I pick? Just curious. Again, I'm neither Republican nor Democrat, so it's not like I'm going to beat anybody up. You can be honest with me. What crypto tracking software do you use for taxes? I don't have any crypto, tracking software to track taxes. I haven't made any money yet. I don't really have, it could have been my crypto wallet. I don't really have enough cryptos to, at this point in time, worry about taxes. And I certainly haven't cashed any out. So I'm not really worried about it. I do let my tax guy know what I'm doing. And as little activity as I've done, he's like, it's not even worthy of documenting it on paper and ink. So, I'm trying to catch up. TJ Speakman, how are you, Mr. Overtaxed? Well, I'm overtaxed. Speaking of my tax guy, I'm doing very well. I got off of a 10-hour day. I feel like I got my ass whipped by 20 little midgets. Just bam, 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 bam. That was just politically incorrect, wasn't it? I apologize. I feel like I got my ass kicked by 20 large giants. You ever go to work and you just feel like you've been slapped around, passed around? It's like, oh my God, I feel... Thank you, TJ Speakman. I appreciate it. I really do. Daddy Silverbuck78, thank you for your time, kind sir. No, Daddy, thank you, because this channel would not exist if it were not for people like you. I always tell everybody this. Time is our most expensive, valuable commodity. It's actually more valuable than gold and silver. Did you know? Time. Free time. Unless you're retired, you don't have a lot of that. And I do appreciate this, that people come here to look at this little old YouTube channel and spend your valuable time. I really do appreciate that. Let's see, who else is here? 24K buffaloes are beautiful, aren't they? They are freaking awesome. One day, Marcus, one day I want to buy one. Steve-O, love the buffaloes. Tamara Peabody, that's what I think, also 2 years. Still waiting on your answer, Tamara. What coin did you get? Just keep stacking. You'll reap the rewards when all this money printing ends. And I agree with you, Vegas. However, I'm really not too concerned about everything maturing. You know what I mean by maturing. The silver prices jumping up, the cryptos. I'm not at that retirement age yet. So I'll worry about the price of silver and gold when I want to retire and want to get that money and live free of work. So I'll really worry about that. I have a dream. I have this weird fantasy of cryptos exploding and I'm a millionaire overnight. That really doesn't happen to anybody. And I can quit the job tomorrow and buy my boat and just go deep sea fishing every day. But it's just a fantasy. I'm a realist. I know it'll probably never happen. But one has to dream, right? Did I say I doubt if it'll ever happen? Yeah, remember that 30-minute freaking... And now, that 30-minute, when I had it on mute, I'm freaking talking away like I'm Billy Badass. Yeah, and it turns out... I mean, I was rocking, man. I just was on fire that day. You know, there's sometimes you do a live stream, you just don't feel... on top of your game. That day I felt on top of my game, and I look down and I'm getting messages. Dude, you're on mute for like 35, 45 minutes. I felt my freaking cheeks get hot. You know that embarrassment feeling, that feeling? I was talking for 35, 40 minutes. But let me ask you people, who's crazier? Me talking on mute for 35 or 40 minutes, or you guys listening to me for 30 or watching me for 35, 40 minutes while I'm mute? Gotta wonder who needs some psychiatric help here, you or I? I really do appreciate you guys. I was humiliated, but we all do it. Zigzag in the house. Greetings from Vancouver. Keep up the good work and the silver promotion. Gotta love the silver. I love the silver. I love it so much. That's kind of new. I've only had it, I think, for 2 weeks. You hear me talk about cryptos, and people automatically get angered Oh, this is a silver channel. I joined to listen to silver. You've given up on silver. No. Silver and precious metals, the pinnacle. Just diversifying, just trying new things. Never will I give up on silver and gold. Vancouver in the house. Zig and Zag. Is that like zigzag rolling papers? I don't know what that is. Not that I would know what that is. You know what I mean? This is a clean-cut dude right here. Sobriety Television. Talk to your accountant about capital gains and income from cryptos. I'll worry about capital gains when I make some freaking money. Each transaction must be logged. I see that pisses me off where they make you log each transaction. See, that's my money. I bought something. You know, they don't. I know what I'm supposed to do, Sobriety Television, and I'm not questioning you. You are correct. I just choose to ignore it right now. My wallets do track all outgoing and incoming transactions, though. Okay. For example, you go to my ledger on my Nano. Where is this? This is my hard wallet. It's a Ledger Nano. It tracks every transaction for each type of crypto. So I'm good there. I'm good there. In the city proper, Democrats rule. In the suburbs and rural areas, Republicans are super strong. Trump will take Ohio in November. That's good. That's good. From Ohio, myself seems heavy to lean to the right. That's good. So Edgewater Heating and TJ Speakman are in agreement. Timothy Whittington. Dig that eagle art behind you. Is it a clock or art? It's a photograph. It's a high resolution photograph. Let's see if I can. The lighting in here is kind of poor, but it's a high resolution photograph. Thank you though for the compliment. Mad Max Beyond the Thunderdome. You get attached to your personality too. You get attached to your personality too. I don't know what you're saying. Like I'm stuck up or something. I don't know what that means. Tamara, you got the eagle. All right. Congratulations again on a solid ounce of gold. That's just beautiful. You got more gold than I do, and you should feel good about yourself. Cruising Chris, never say never. I know. I'm trying, though. Buy his boat and go bankrupt in a year. Hello, Overtax from Athens, Georgia. Hello, Josh. I appreciate you being here. Tail 7. I like the lighting. Oops, what did I do? Did I screw something up here? Yeah, you were on that stream where I went freaking mute for 40 minutes. You know that feeling when you embarrass yourself and you can just feel the blood start to go? I felt it, and that kind of slight nausea feeling come over you, that hotness, like you just drank a double shot of brandy. You know, that warmth. That's how I felt that one day. I was humiliated. It's like dual spectrum. Yeah, I think paying attention to your retirement goals and what the metals are doing is important. If it skyrockets tomorrow, you're 10 years away from your retirement. Might be time to just cash in. Yeah. I was too, making everybody making fun of me. Yeah. I'm downloading my Theta wallet. Can I buy Theta with cash or another crypto? So you're going to have to use another crypto, and anybody here can correct me. I don't know it all when it comes to cryptos. But from my experience, you have to get Theta through a exchange from another crypto. If I can recommend not going with Ethereum, the exchange rates from Ethereum are getting to be a little bit on the high side. Use Litecoin, Bitcoin, XRP. I don't know what you have. Okay. Perhaps shouldn't even use anything Ethereum based. Okay. I would stay maybe with Litecoin and Bitcoin if you got that. Okay. That's just my opinion. I don't know of any way you can directly buy Theta with cash. Yeah, I did see Raw Food. He might have had a wire on him, but who knows what he had. I think because that ear was facing Trump, Trump would have called him out on that, right? Let's think about that. So do we take a look at possibly photo edited images on the internet and come to a conclusion that he was wearing an earpiece or wire? Because even through television, I think Trump had the best vantage visually of seeing what was in Biden's ear. And from what everybody's saying, it was his right ear facing Trump. So don't know. And Trump is bullish enough to call him out for it too. So I'm kind of leaning like, I'll let the other YouTube channels worry about whether he had a wire or earpiece in, because I can't speak. I'm just trying to use a little common sense here. Trump was only, 10 feet away? 12 feet away? I think he had the best vantage, and he would have called him out. And there's plenty of times when Biden kind of really exposed that ear to him. There's a couple of times. So, thank you, Raw Food. I appreciate it. Picked up 40 Eagles when the price was 22 a few days ago. Awesome. That's freaking awesome. Marcus, good times. Edgewater, we are TJ, absolutely. Okay, Dylan, doing things. What silver do you have on the desk? So, on this desk, first of all, everything is pretty much locked up. But for display purposes, on my desk, all I have is 3 fake silver coins that are actually pretty good as far as sound. Now, I can turn the camera there. Let me turn the camera and see if I can point that to. There's some silver. So the black box to the far right is a 5-ounce Egyptian silver coin. And moving on the top shelf, moving to the left, obviously, is a coffee mug from Silverton. But there's a Donald Trump Eagle MS-70. To the left of that is one of those Geiger square silver bars. And to the left of that is another, I think, an MS-69 Eagle. In the shadow box, there's a couple of police patches. And just below my dad's bayonet from the Korean War, an actual bayonet used in the Korean War, is a Trump 1-ounce silver coin. So that's the silver I got here. Other than that, everything else is kind of locked up where it should be. I used to have actually some 1-ounce. I might have thrown the 1-ouncers. Yeah, I think I thrown the 1-ouncers. I'm looking in the drawers here. I think I threw even the 1-ounce bars in the safe. I would always pull them out and hold them up. So, like I said, the only silver I have is these 3 fake ones. And like I said, sometimes I'll use them for a display purpose to show people what fake looks like. Appreciate the question. I really do. TJ Speakman, again. Marcus, technically you don't have to pay taxes yet. Well, maybe you and I, Marcus, need to talk offline about that one. And I mean, you've been really helpful. I know I must sound like a freaking idiot every time somebody gives me an answer pertaining to something. I have a rebuttal question, because every time somebody gives you, when you don't know something, When somebody gives you an answer, it opens up more questions. So, don't we just have to declare them when we cash them in? According to what I've read, you have to, every little freaking exchange, you have to pay taxes on it. I think that's freaking pretty, that's crooked. Just trade one for another. That's crooked. When you have nothing, you have not cashed it in and put the cash in your bank. That's pretty crooked. Edgewater, what? That's why you buy precious metals at the local coin shop in cash. Yeah, well, a lot of mine is cash. I'm not too worried about the taxes on the silver. I really am not. You're looking younger, man. Am I? Well, thank you so much. Tail 7, you're a good liar. Mark the Narc. Hey, a.k.a. Decay Ray Williams. What's happening with the silver before New Year? So, I really do believe that we're going to see $30 silver before the New Year if Biden wins. If Trump wins, I'm thinking more of a stagnant market, perhaps. I'm not the guy you should ask. Never do I like to prophesize. Because when you prophesize, 9 times out of 10 you're wrong. And I don't want to mislead anybody. I don't know. I can only gauge from my years of stacking what it'll do if Biden wins. I don't think Trump winning will have any positive effect on silver, but it won't have a negative effect where it just throws everything down. Unless when Trump wins, if the markets react to where everybody's jumping in to the stock market, that could possibly, confidence in the dollar could possibly drive down silver prices a little bit, which is a good thing for people who are buying, right? When people start to lose confidence in the dollar, they pull their money out and they're looking for another mechanism to dump into. And that's when we see the silver go up. But I think Biden winning will cause that effect. People will jump out of the stock market, in my opinion. And what happens? Silver, gold jump up because there's an influx of purchases. I think Trump might have the opposite effect. Again, please don't gamble your money on me. Okay? So salt. So as you know, I'm a food prepper. I got about a year's worth of food in the house. I do have salt. I went to Costco and they have boxes that are 1 pound. They're about that tall, about that wide, about that thick, and about that wide. I think I have 2 of those boxes and I have a couple of canisters. So one thing you do with salt, make sure you get iodized salt. Okay, folks? I made a mistake and got some non-iodine salt. Am I saying that right? Iodine is very important. Good question. And most of it is for cooking purposes. I don't think I'll be curing meat with it or anything. I meant when you watch a channel like you enough, you get used to the personality, your personal personality. Thank you very much. I was on there on the mute video also. I know everybody was. Just smack me around. You folks know what I'm talking about. That blood rushing to your face and cheeks. That slight nausea when you embarrass yourself. Oh my Lord, that's how I felt like it. Okay, should we sell or buy dependent on election silver, I mean? Again, silver is not going to move so fast that you're not going to be able to react to it. What am I saying? Let's just say the elections were tonight and Biden won. The most you see a movement, I think, would be within 4 hours at the most. 50 cents, even a buck. For you folks who have 500 ounces, 1,000 ounces, that might mean something, But I think we'll all be able to immediately get online, take a look at the stock markets and the silver markets, and respond. We'll have plenty of time, in my opinion, to respond to the markets. Either way, if silver took a dump, I still would not sell. And obviously, why would I sell if silver took a jump? So if silver took a dump, I would not sell. If silver took a spike, I would not sell. I'm holding my silver until the day I retire. Because whatever happens to the silver market on election night or the night after, it will recover. Okay? It definitely will. I'm not a financial analyst when it comes to silver. You know that, folks. I don't know the technicals and all the jargon and the candle wick and the wick and the W and the X and the Y. I don't know all that crap. If it floats, flies. Yeah, rent it. That's why I want a boat. What number are you aiming to retire at? Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't believe I have enough silver to retire. It's going to take a little bit of diversification for me. I didn't wisen up until I was in my late 30s. Actually, yeah. So between a pension that I hope to get, between silver, and some gold, between my 401k plan, between cryptos, the few dollars I make on YouTube, I'm hoping to be able, to be able to live fairly comfortably. So Cruisin' Chris says that's exactly how he got his Theta, through an exchange. He also had to, he doesn't know directly any way to get Theta through cash. You'll just need to exchange it for another cryptocurrency. Again, avoid any Ethereum or Ethereum-based tokens because it normally is a little bit more, they charge a little bit more for using that. If that's all you got, then that's all you got. And my opinion is, do not, I learned this lesson the hard way, do not sell all your Ethereum. I'm starting to learn some cryptos require you to have Ethereum in order for, it's like their gas to send it. What was it? I think, was it XRP, which was one of them? Gosh, what was it? I forget what it was, but it required Ethereum. And I had actually sold all my Ethereum to get Theta. Somebody gifted me some XRP or something, and I couldn't move it until somebody gifted me like $5 worth of Ethereum. It was funny. I paid, it was a loan. I paid it back, but who else is here? Well, you're going to have to get rid of something, Tamara, whether it be Bitcoin or, you're going to have to get rid of something. And I'm not saying all of it. You don't have to trade every piece of Bitcoin you got. But you're going to have to make that call on what is economically viable for you. Tell 7 you should grab a chunk of XRP, man. I got 50 XRP. Again, recovering from some home repairs and all that crap. You don't want to hear it. I'm just in a situation where I'm just not able to do it right now. Edgewater, we had the questions in advance. Bet on it. Yeah. Wes, thank you. Or trade Bitcoin for Theta in an instant. Think dollar cost average. It's going to take a lot for a 2 times movement on Bitcoin. And he's right. Theta is going to double. Can you say that right now about Bitcoin? I don't think you can. Not right now. Lab 464, hello. How do you get fake coins if you buy? So these fake coins, a friend of mine had sent them to me as a joke, because one of them has a kind of a nude lady on it, and it was just he was actually not more of a joke. That's the other side of the nude lady one. So he was just kind of giving me a lesson what some fake coins look like, and what things to look out for, you know. That's all. It's mementos. I leave them on the desk in case some burglar comes in, you know, they're going to go for that. Who else is here? James Woods, Twitter, went as so far to show the exact model he thinks Biden used. James Woods, man, he's a brave man coming out against Hollywood. There was a clip showing a wire hanging out of his collar. I just haven't seen it. Any news on Theta? Not that I'm aware of. There was a nice spike up to 80 cents. A lot of people sold off then. It fell back down. A lot of those people who sold off jumped back into the market and kind of made a lot of Theta back. I mean, I don't have that knowledge on how to trade. I'm too scared to lose any of my freaking Theta. I don't have a lot. 999, fine. Poor kids are just as smart as white kids. Okay, I was going to say something, but anyway, can I ask everybody a favor? You know I don't ask favors much. And it's not like I'm asking to borrow your car. Not asking to borrow your favorite tools or your lawnmower. Can I just get a thumbs up? I really would appreciate it. Thank you. Hi, Overtex. I used to be G-Funk Productions. I remembered you. I got a question. Where's Hunter? My wife took Hunter for a walk just now. G-Funk Productions. I remember you. When Trump wins, the market will settle down, I think. I heard $100 silver by next year. We'll see. I mean, I would love $100 silver. I really would. Because if it can reach $100, what is that? What have I been telling you for years? If it can reach $20, I've been saying this. That means it can reach 21 or 22. If it can reach 25, it can reach 26 or 27. If it can reach 27, it can reach 29 or 30. If it can reach 100, you get my point. All right, you need to look into Bideo token. It's guaranteed 200 plus. I got Bideo. I went into their ICO. I have 25,000 Bideo, and I sent it to my Ledger, but Ledger doesn't support Bideo right now, so I don't even see it. So I've been talking to Marcus here, and he thinks there's a way I can actually see it. I was actually tempted to sell it all, but people talked me out of it and just selling it all for freaking Theta and Digibyte. But I'm settling down. I'm settling down. I'm just going down the comments now. Steven Jackson, thank you. Buy on the dip. Oh, absolutely, my friend. Who else? Little Red Pony, thank you so much. Thanks over text. Got to run, my man. Thank you so much. Hope we can chat someday. David, thank you. Jack Owen, where to buy Theta? Simple Swap, Uniswap, I think. There's a few places out there. So, Garrett, talk to your tax accountant on the cryptos. My advice is don't tell them you got it yet. Otherwise, you'll be pressured into claiming them. Just feel them out like you're thinking about getting into them, and then make your moves from there. See what he can do for you. No matter who wins, there'll be unrest. No, if Biden wins, conservatives won't create violence. If Trump wins, you're going to see a war like you've never seen before in the States. You mark my words on that. I just buy $50 in Bitcoin, transfer it to my wallet, exchange it for Theta, put Theta in the wallet. Can't think of any way better than that. David Alcon, hi Overtax, love your content. Finally made another live stream. Hard assets are wealth, period, unlike fiat derivatives. Thank you. Rome Beer in the house. Silverworth Wolf 33, my man, another Overtax taxpayer. Hope you are well today. I'm doing very well. Marcus Oaks, thank you again. I really appreciate that. Wow, thank you. I ship. I'm here. Thank you, Temer. He also had a wire coming out of his sleeve by his wrist. Again, I'll have to take a look at it. You can't really, and I don't mean to downplay anybody here. A lot of what we see on the internet could be, can I say could be, photo edited? I don't like Biden. Okay? But that doesn't mean I'm going to believe every little photograph I see. You know, all the Michelle Obama pictures where she has a crotch, a bulge. I'm not saying she's not a man. I'm not saying that. I'm not joining that argument, whether Biden had an earpiece, a wire. I'm not joining that argument because you can't trust what you see on the internet, right? Unless you physically saw it that night during the live debate. I can't trust anything I see. Of course you can borrow my car and get a thumbs up. So my luck is he drives a freaking 76 Pinto. There's holes in the floorboard. I'm just teasing. I know you don't freaking have that. But it would be cool if you had like a Ferrari and then you said I can borrow your car. Oh, hell yeah. You don't even need to give me the thumbs up. First, you'll probably have to teach me how to drive a Ferrari. I heard that it's not like a normal shifter. So, 999, thank you. 20, what's your thoughts on cryptocurrency market? I think as long as you pick a good project, you're going to make some money. What little cryptos I have, I've made some money. I have not cashed in on them, but I made some money. I'm up. So you just have to pick a good, couple of good projects. Can I suggest that you look into? I'm not suggesting you go and buy it yet, but look into it first. Digibyte, Theta, those two. You can always get the staples, Bitcoin, Litecoin. You can never go wrong with those. A lot of people love XRP. My two favorites right now are Digibyte and Theta. Again, I am not an expert. But if you win $1 million, I'll take credit for it. I'll take care of it. I mean, I'll take credit for it. I am Negan. My pleasure. Thank you so much, Negan. Mobear. Trunk was over talking Biden to throw off his earpiece sequence. You know, I thought about that. And that would. You can't concentrate on what's coming in your earpiece. But there was times Biden would look and then he would do one of these numbers to the left and just like kind of zone out, like literally like eyes would open up a little wider. So again, I don't know anything. Unless I saw an earpiece, I can't trust the internet. But that does make sense. I think Trump also yelled out and interrupted because he knew Mike Wallace wasn't going to bring up key points that were very vital to making a decision. Quid pro quo, right? Hunter Biden. They weren't going to bring those things up. You need to learn, not you, but the people who just listen to CNN don't know even freaking what has happened with the Russian and the Chinese money that is coming into the Biden family household. They just don't know it. They're not told. So I think by doing that, Trump brought some information to many people who did not know the information existed. Biden, on the other hand, he just kept repeating what we've all already heard for the last 2 or 3 months. He didn't bring nothing new to the table. You see what I'm saying? Trump, on the other hand, he forced this new information out on the people. Now, hopefully, some of them are like researching, what is Biden? Who's Hunter? What is this Russian money? What is this Chinese money? What quid pro quo? What? Because this is not stuff you're hearing about on that side of the news media outlets, is what I'm trying to say. So I think there was some advantages of what Trump did. Definitely. Do I think there'll be an October surprise for the stock? I really don't know, sir. I really do not know. There's one thing. I'm dumb as a box of rocks, as my drill sergeant used to call us all when it comes to the stock market. Again, depends who wins also. And that's an unknown variable, my friend. The Witness, my brother says that Theta is the new Bitcoin of the future and now is the time to start buying it. Do you agree, Overtax? Your brother knows what he's talking about. Can I just say that? And I wouldn't wait for too much more of a pullback. Can I give you that advice as well? I'm not saying there won't be. Too much of a gamble in case it jumps up again. Who else is here? Ricardo Marino is 315,000. We'll just call it 316,000 Digibyte goodie amount. Hell yeah. I just dropped my jaw. I don't even have a fraction of that yet. That amount astounds me. Yeah. You'll be rich multiple times over. Yeah. That amount is crazy good. All hustle, no sleep. Happy Thursday. Glad to make it for another vid. Silver starter, stacking high over everyone. I'm about ready to clear out. I can tell my wife is cooking dinner, so I just want to say hello to the few people I haven't. Mr. Glock, 23, backwoods of Illinois here. Thank you so much. South Florida, thank you. Tony S., Deep Flakes. All hustle, no sleep. And laugh my ass off. What did I just jump into? I don't know, my friend. I don't know. If Michelle is a man, he's pretty hot. You pervert, Christopher. You pervert. Hey, man, this is an unbiased YouTube channel. You like what you like. You know what I'm saying? I think when Trump wins, there will be a quick rise in violence that will soon be extinguished. I think we're going to see a lot of, I think what you're saying is correct, but I think we're going to see a lot of ambushes. We're going to start to see that violence also migrate into the residential areas. I think you'll see a lot of ambushes and possibly more sniper action, just like we saw a couple of weeks ago. That's just an opinion. My opinion is you better not, I would not go out the day or two after Trump wins if he wins. I really would stay home, get some food in the house, at least a week's worth of food and water, toilet paper, whatever you got. What's a week's worth? Just to feel the climate after Trump wins. Feel out that climate. Listen to the news, what's going on. Hey, if nothing happens, freaking more power. Worst case scenario, I accidentally advise you to buy some extra food. Shoot me. So yes, Agent, are there any places to buy cryptos without having to wait 5 days for the money to clear? Coinbase lets you purchase $50 with a debit card instantly, but my card won't go through. That's odd because Coinbase, for me, lets me spend up to, a few $1,000s, $2,000 in cash, and I get my cryptos instantly when you use a debit card. So what I would do, you're possibly new to Coinbase and you haven't validated everything. Okay, so go through your settings and make sure there's no X's or something. I forgot. It's been a while since I've done it. That you still need to validate. Did you validate your email? Did you, that sort of thing? Did you respond to go and find out those two deposit amounts and respond to Coinbase what those two deposit amounts are? Did you upload your photograph or whatever they're requiring? I don't recall. It's been a while, but check into that. Okay, my friend. I definitely know it's more than $50. And by the way, when you use a check on Coinbase, it takes 10 business days, even for somebody like myself who is fully registered. Okay, so the check, obviously, you already know, is going to take 10 business days for it to clear for you to get your cryptos. When you use a debit card, you get it instantly. I will say this. I think you can, if you're on, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's $50 a day for you, but maybe it'll let you spend another $50 the next day and the next day. That's pretty good. I mean, until you get situated. I don't even know. It might even be $250 for me, only $250. I forget. It's been a while since I've partook in that for, things. I already explained that. Little Red Pony, the deep fakes are getting much more convincing. For right now, the audio is lagging behind the visual side of it. My audio is still lagging behind after I bought this new microphone? Are you kidding me? Really? Is it lagging or just sound quality to you? I need to know more so I can fix it, right? So is it buffering for you right now? Or the sound quality? Let me know, okay, my friend? Little Red Pony, thank you so much. So, yes, I ended up selling the Harley. Okay, all my friends freaking moved away. I don't know. I think there was too many home repairs. I couldn't get myself caught up. And to have a Harley just sitting there, that's money that could... There was freaking holes when we moved into this house in my roof that the freaking house inspector didn't see. There was a hole in the wall of my garage, and there was a big 2x4 leaning up against the wall. And when we finally came in to do the walkthrough, it was too late. And we asked them, why didn't you freaking see the hole, at least in the wall? Oh, we're not allowed to move the wood. We weren't allowed to move it. It's a liability. So the foundation was cracked, and therefore the old tile had a major crack through it. So we had to freaking basically do the roof, fix that wall. I fixed the wall, though. And then we had to hire professionals to yank all the old tile off, fix the foundation, relay tile. In that procedure, notice that the toilets weren't set right, so we had to go and buy new toilets. The ones that were sitting there were freaking from the 90s anyway. So we installed toilets, then the tile went around it. I actually did a video of me installing one of the toilets. What else did I have to do? It was a pain. And then we had to paint the house. So I definitely did sell the Harley, which it broke my heart, but it is what it is. You got to do. Why have a toy if you're living in under a roof with freaking holes in the holes bigger than basketballs? And how we found out is it started raining one day and it wasn't leaking in the house. I looked at one of the walls and the freaking paint started to bubble. I kid you not, bigger than softballs. There was bubbles in the paint. And I went up to the wall and I said, to my wife, Mrs. Overtax, that's her legal name, and we started pushing on it. And then my hand went right into the wall. And we found out the holes were over the walls. The holes in the roof were over the walls. So the rain was getting into the walls. It was a flipping mess. Oh, and the carpet. We had to replace the carpet too. I could have killed that freaking home inspector. And you can't do nothing about it. You cannot do nothing about it. But it's mandated. You get a home inspector. Oh, yeah, it's mandated. I like Greg Manarito stock options. Yep, Greg Manarito has got a great channel, NFK. Thank you so much. He knows what he's doing. Tony S., Biden won due to the fact that he lasted through the debate. All hustle, no sleep. Marino seems to doped up majority of the time. Your 20,000... No way my Bideo is worth $1,200 right now. Marcus, there's no way. Because I just did the math. 25,000 Bideo, and Bideo's only 3 cents, 3.3. Yeah, I think your math is wrong, my friend. When I calculated, it was just a little over $700. So I don't know how you're getting... We're talking about the same Bideo, right? The one that the ICO just ended. Yeah, I don't know how you're coming up with I got $1,200. I wish I did. Marino is a cokehead. My God, you guys are violent. What do you say about me when I turn my head? Overtax is a cokehead. He's a meth head. You notice his teeth are all mashed in? David Archon, Theta just got some more partners and a patent sounding better every day. Yeah, I need to get my ass together and get some. Have no fear, Johnny Ligo's here. Thank you so much, Mike Janica. Thank you. Who else is here? Perry A. Widax, you should check out Silver Degenerates on Instagram. Your Instagram, yeah, my Instagram page is dormant. I just don't do Instagram anymore. It did nothing for me. I'm not a good... thank you, TJ Speakman. Thank you very much. I'm not good with social media. I even started up a Patreon account for those who want to join my Patreon. I'm getting more and more videos that are being banned or demonetized to where I think they're going to be forcing me over to another platform. Like they did JSNIP, but I'm thinking about I got a Patreon, but as far as Twitter, I'm not a big Twitter guy. I'm not a big Instagram guy, and I don't know how, from a business perspective, it could help me. You know, let's face it, a lot of people on Instagram, they're just looking for freaking women who are just taking pictures of themselves. That seems to be what Instagram is, and I just can't seem to attract any traction on Instagram or Twitter for that matter. He means send the money out, not trade. Okay, thank you so much. Jules Crypto, you have to call your bank or card company. Once you give them the okay, you'll be fine going forward, okay? Do you think crypto market will go down? No, I do not. But you can't say the crypto market's it's an unfair question. Will some cryptos go down? Absolutely. Will some go up? Absolutely. That's a better way of asking. Yeah, I think raw food, the Digibyte is climbing, and some people are going to be disgusting rich. That one gentleman right now, he says he has close to 400,000 Digibyte, or 316,000. he's going to be disgusting rich. I I don't even know anybody that has that much. I don't even have a fraction of that yet. It's amazing how he did that. That's got to give the guy kudos, man. That's hard work and elbow grease right there. Got to give the guy kudos. Johnny Lingo, audio is fine for me. I ship. Who else is here? Your audio is fine. It's just the internet connection. I have no issues with your audio or video. Not on my end. Okay, your sound is very good. It's fine. It's fine. Lagging sound. Greg Wong, lagging sound usually means sync issues. Sound is fine. I'm just going down the list. He means that the audio on the deep fakes is lagging in quality compared to the video, not that the stream is okay. I gotcha. Your audio isn't lagging. I was talking about the deep fake technology. Oh, I gotcha. I see what you're saying, sir. I apologize. Betsy D. Pumpo, Epsi Island. Chris Wallace at Epsi Island. Carpet sucks anyways. Yeah. Did you buy a money pit? No, it's fixed now. But every time it rains, I'm really paranoid. Let's just say that. Everything is fixed. But again, every time it rains, I'm really on edge. And I was up on the roof watching them because I don't trust these people anymore. I mean, 15 minutes, 20 minutes with them, I already know how to do my own roof. I'm just scared as shit to stand on a roof with this kind of pitch. These guys, they do it all day long. But I know how to do it now if I really had to. 20? Video now is 4 cents? Are you kidding me? That would make it $1,200. Wow, thank you. I'll stop making the funny faces. Meth heads are always missing their chiclets. Yeah, and their teeth seem to be mashed in, if you notice. You could tell a freaking cracker, meth head. You definitely could tell. Greg Wan, current price on is 4 cents. Yeah, wow. No shit. Well, I got it. According to Gregson, I got a little over $1,000. That's good. What's your opinion on Dogecoin? I don't know anything about it, my friend. I don't know anything about it. TikTok coin. Who else is here? Anyway, I think I gotta go. Buy roofing cement and Flex Seal. No, we actually had to rip the tile off the roof. It's the Mexican tile, the kind that's round. We had to pull back the tarp and take off boards from the rafters, hammer in new boards, that black paper, tar paper, whatever you call it, and then we put the tile back down. So that's what we had to do, is down right to the boards of the roof. It was the roof, because we got a pitch tile roof. Anyway, I gotta run. Terracotta, yeah, it was the terracotta. It's all over freaking Tucson. Well, thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate everybody's time. One more comment. Shepherd Proudfoot, registered independent. Wife and I sent the absentee ballots in today. Decided on Trump to go against Green New Deal and support the police. That's simple. Better of two evils. All right, then. Take care, folks. I really appreciate your time. I really do. I know time is a very, very valuable commodity. More valuable than our silver and gold.